Hello everybody, this is That Shy Guy Matt, and I'm back with another reaction. I'm going to be reacting to the new release, digitally, of the movie Twisters. I love the original Twister, got me into Storm Chasing for years, seen the movie so many times. When I seen the trailer for this new one, I really wasn't interested because it looks like they were just rebooting it with the same exact things that went on in the first one, but it's actually getting some pretty good ratings, so I figured why not? Might as well check it out. Probably not going to finish watching some things like the X-Men. It just didn't get any interest, so this should be up on Patreon to watch if you want to watch along with your own copy. If you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. And let's just hop right into Twisters. Did Warner Brothers make the first one? I don't remember. Yeah, I can't think who made the first one. I at least hope this has really good effects. Because Twister still pretty, for the most part, holds up. Except for that truck exploding scene. When it got flung by the tornado and it blew up, it looked really bad. I also don't recognize anybody in the trailer. Of course, I only seen the trailer once, so I don't really remember much of it. Yeah, like I said, I've always loved weather, but Twister just made me want to go out there even more. So I started taking pictures and recording videos and... So is this the new couple? Alright, they're just gonna be a whole team. Yeah, never mind. Young team, huh? I don't recognize any of these people. Sorry, younger folk, if you know who these people are, I don't. Dorothy. Yep, same setup.
Our experiment is designed to decrease the moisture inside of a tornado to see if we can make it collapse.
Oh. Okay, so a new concept.
Dorothy's not at desk.
Dorothy 5. Wait, so is this not a reboot? Because the last movie there was 4 Dorothys, right? So either this is a continuation and maybe a soft reboot too at the same time? Because the story hits look the same in the trailer. Just watch it, Matt. Kinda recognize that guy. Maybe. Today's mystery drink, Liberty Chill Mountain Dew. It's like blueberry and some other flavors. Not quite sure. It's good though.
Ever since you got struck by lightning, you're no fun.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
So they're gonna absorb the water to get rid of the tornado, huh? Interesting. I mean, I know there are people that want to come up with ways to somehow stop a tornado.
Usually it works, but
This thing is so old.
like I mean it's old, but it's field tested, you know?
So Dorothy is a tested, so it is a continuation, sort of. I mean, it does look like the original Dorothy, the exact painting of Dorothy on it and everything. Is it the same prop?
Okay.
Oh, lovers. Okay.
Wait, it's getting closer.
Nope.
Holy sh**.
Moving up in the scale. Time to run.
That's impossible.
And this is an EF5.
Yep. So you start with the big tornadoes right away, the EF5s.
Overpasses are the worst in tornadoes.
Yes, they are. Well, okay. Wasn't expecting someone to die. Like that, at least.
It's gonna be okay! Keep holding on! I've got you! I've got you!
Okay, that is how you open a movie. Wow. Good job. Lost 3 friends. 1 tornado. Probably ain't gonna find them. Could be miles away. Moved on, huh?
Office focuses on New York Metro weather.
National Weather Service. Oh, so she's moved up then.
Hey Kate.
Oh, the guy that was in the van. I forgot. Is he from the Bumblebee movie? Transformers Bumblebee?
What do? My team sets up 2 more. Here and here. Now we have
Scan 3D?
Three-dimensional scan.
and you're the only person that can get me close enough to a tornado to do this.
PTSD. I mean, if you see 3 of your friends get sucked up, one of them's your lover, yeah, you're gonna have some PTSD about that. Doing it again. Yep, someone's at the door.
12 seconds later.
Yep, Loki's back to watch. Well, maybe not watch as much as get snuggles. No?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think you'd come.
Sorry, just noticed my camera looked really dark.
We got PhDs from NASA, FEMA, NOAA,
Big team
and
this time.
WS.
So instead of a corporate alternate team, we have a hillbilly team. And now our star team is the corporate team. Well, military weather.
It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Drones, huh?
I'll just watch on this first one.
Oh, okay, it's all right. You got this.
Did the tornado we've seen growl in the past, in Twister? They added sound effects so the tornado growled.
It's back building!
It's not through yet. You're right, it's back building.
Tornadoes don't growl, they don't make scary sounds at you. They do sound like a freight train though. That part's true.
In the back seat.
Obviously, we want this whole team to die, right?
South London.
Oh, a foreigner. Foreigners do seem to find our storm chasing interesting. We just happen to live in a good country for it. Yeah, I could see young social media people doing this today.
Within 300 meters for the radar to work. Okay, talk to me. We're getting close.
Just up there in the clearing.
Panic attack.
Hey!
Tommy, get in! Get in!
We're too far!
Yeah, we're entering the suck zone, baby.
Brought suck zone over to this, huh?
God!
Are those fireworks?
Social media. I could see somebody doing that. Because people are stupid. Loki.
I screwed up.
That's what makes Tyler famous.
You mean on YouTube?
Yeah, we're on the YouTube. We got what, about 1 million subscribers now, huh?
What's the cap? It's temperature inversion in the mid part of the lower atmosphere. It inhibits a storm from forming. Good.
Where'd you guys all...
She looks familiar. What's she from? That girl looks familiar too, with the cowboy hat. Curious about something. So I don't recognize her from anything. Anthony Ramos. He's from Bumblebee. Sasha Lane. Loki. Hunter C20. That's what I know her from. That's Katie O'Brien, the other girl? Mandalorian. Okay. So that's what I recognize her from.
Where'd you say you learned how to track storms again?
I didn't.
See, recognize her? Or know her name from something?
The wind shear begins to rotate the updraft, forming a mesocyclone.
Here's the mystery. But what are all the invisible factors coming together? Every little detail that
Has to be perfect.
I remember learning all this when I was studying meteorology. Like I said, I was really into weather. Is it twins?
Please.
We got twins!
Go left!
Hey! We should have went with her.
Sponsored by Ram.
Javi, the tornado's headed to a small town.
There's a GPS tracker on the radar. We need to find it before it dies.
Javi, we've got to help.
Take the truck, all right? I'll go deal with locating the radar.
Pulled my back.
Storm Par was in the business of helping.
Well, from what I see, they're trying to make a difference.
That's one way of putting it.
Talking
How much
about-
more of these people got to lose before y'all done making a difference?
He says the guy setting up shop, selling t-shirts and mugs after storms hit. Now's not a good time, Ben.
Poor Ben.
Oh, don't have any cash.
That's free. That's why we're always selling those t-shirts.
So not an evil team per se.
Of course I found the dog.
Are they going to be a couple instead?
Vortex just lowers right down in the center.
There's going to be a tornado at this thing? Like the night scene from the last movie? Except it was at a theater.
You don't face your fears, you ride them.
It's pretty accurate. The adrenaline rush.
Were you tracking cells out this way?
Told you. Empty pool.
Get in the car!
Oh, they're dead.
All right, we gotta move faster!
Always find the lowest point.
Please! Keep your head down, just stay low. Eyes on me. Stay down!
Making it still growl. It's a movie, you gotta do it.
When I saw the size of it on the radar and where it was headed, all I could think was...
What is Riggs getting out of all your data collection?
What's the matter?
Of people's tragedy part of your business plan?
Swooping in and taking advantage of people who have just lost everything.
It was a land dealer, right?
How about losing 3 of my best friends while you were trying to land a big fat grant for your science project? Kate!
If my heart can't take the
Parents' house?
What happened?
Maureen? Maury? I don't know, I just know her from ER.
This is Kate's famous middle school project. This is what I have to put up with when you're dating someone who's very bright.
So they used to be a couple too. So the guy that got sucked up was someone she was with after this guy, but they still worked together. Now she's into the cowboy guy, who's also into tornadoes.
Build your own tornado. Do that.
How'd you find me?
Now Dexter pieced it together. You remembered your name from the news a few years back.
I'm fixing some food. You two okay eating outside?
Oh, I'm not gonna bother you, Miss Gordon.
He's not staying. He's staying. You can call me Kathy. Kate, why don't you set up the table? Always knew when weather was coming. Even better than the cows.
Oh, you hear that? You're better than the cows.
That's a compliment. Gotta have a feel for it.
You thought you could disrupt a tornado. I'm telling you, we could get a new model running.
Please,
It's a
can you
great idea. How did you not tell me about this before?
Because I got it wrong! And I have to live with that. Forever.
I'm sorry for what happened.
I mean, it's always been kind of the dream of many people to find a way to not only predict tornadoes way more ahead of time, but just trying to figure out a way to stop them. Just like there are people that think you could stop a hurricane, but the amount of power required to do various things like blow up something, you know.
You could get a new model running?
Yes, ma'am.
Buoyancy of the rising air is reducing.
It's reducing. Kate, in theory, this should have worked.
But it wasn't an EF1 that day. Never had a chance.
You want one?
It's gorgeous!
Is this that?
We're just gonna drop the trailer in its path, right?
I'll tell you later.
Now!
See that?
I saw it.
It's not working.
About what I said earlier, I didn't mean any of that.
It's fine.
So we need to make it rain.
There were cloud seeding in Lawton a few years ago.
Yeah, silver iodide.
So is the mom's house going to be hit before the end? You know, just saying.
All right, we're gonna shoot the clouds with rockets of silver iodide. We're gonna take the sodium polyacrylate and we're gonna deliver it into the vortex. Don't touch that.
No, while this isn't obviously totally accurate, there's a lot of the talk about how we could control rain, cause things to rain, cause rain to stop. We're always trying to figure out things with the weather like that. You know, every aspect of weather we're trying to figure out. I've heard of the silver iodide thing before. A theory. Obviously, if it actually worked, we'd be having a tornado, a method to stop tornadoes already. Still, it makes for a nice updated concept for a new version of Twister. So, is her friend and his annoying assistant guy gonna die like in the other movie?
I can't see a thing!
They're in a tornado, aren't they?
Oh my god.
Oh, a refinery. Nice. Fire NATO? A nice F5 for a big town.
They're heading into town to help.
Stop the damn truck! No, Riggs, we're done!
Not sure why the security guy at the school is having them go in the gym. Gym is not a good idea. Hallway of a school? Good idea. Gym? No. I say leverage. Get wood. Nope, not that side. I don't know. I don't think getting your truck into the ground is going to do much with EF5. Guessing it'll be a movie miracle and she makes it, right?
Come on.
So it dropped the top. Yep. I'll say more when this is over.
You did it, Kate. You did it. Still not telling me when you're coming back?
I don't know.
Can't tell if you're joking or not.
Maybe if you feel it, you should chase it.
Okay, time's up. You gotta move your car. Move your car.
Just take my car. Just take it.
Now!
He's I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd be arrested for destruction of airport property, but... So that was Twisters. Boy, I'm gonna sound like a grumpy old man, aren't I? Boomer! I'm not actually a boomer, I'm a millennial. So do I like this movie? It's hard for me to say if I like this or not. There's a lot of things they took from the first movie. Some of it was just like little, you know, fun little things like, we've entered the suck zone, and stuff like that, so that wasn't as bad. But, you know, the whole thing with, like, two teams, of course, and I'll give it to them. They took the story and they added some twists to it. You know, like, the fancy team actually was kind of the bad guy team, but then the one guy on the fancy team's actually a nice guy and survives. You know, so they did some good mixing and changing it up a little. So story-wise, it was nice. I didn't feel as attached to the characters. I don't know why, I don't know, I just didn't feel as much emotion, I guess. As for the tornado concept of trying to kill the tornado, like I said through it, we've had ideas to kill tornadoes, to kill hurricanes. We've had ideas to make it rain, to make it not rain. Well, to stop rain. And they're all theories and, you know, like, creating a big explosion in a hurricane or a tornado may cause other effects. It may make things worse. We don't really totally know, but we just know it, you know, it's not really worth trying. It's just, it's a complicated issue. But, you know, I know they had to change what Dorothy would be used for. Well, in the general thing of being sucked up in tornadoes for this movie, so it wasn't just a repeat of the last one. It was fun exploring that end of it. Maybe it's just me, but the CG felt about the same. I was kind of expecting a little bit better. There was more ground clutter and debris looking related stuff when it came to the tornadoes this time around. Whereas in Twister, I mean, given it was 98, the destruction at the base of the tornado from all the debris and stuff wasn't as bad. But the CGI still felt, we're at that point in the last decade or so where CGI is just so overused that you almost get pulled out of something because it's just so much CG. Which I know is silly because Twister was CG also, of course. I don't know. Maybe because I'm older now, I'm kind of getting CGI'd out a bit. I'm by no means saying the CGI was awful or anything like that. Like, in the end scene with the giant city there in the tornado, I don't know, natural disaster movies for some reason don't always pull me in as much as they used to. But that's neither here or there. So like, what do I think of this movie overall? Overall, it's not a bad movie at all. But it's not a great movie. I'd say, I don't know if I want to say it's below Twister. I kind of like Twister more. Twister seemed to have more comedy to it. It had a nice mix-up, a nice range of emotions and things that went on in it that felt more, pulled you in more. This one was a little bit more wider scale, bigger, better, a little bit more out there, which is okay. I'm sure some people liked it for that, but I think I like Twister more than this one. Would I see this again? Probably not. No. Would I see the original Twister again? Yeah. So, yeah, so this has been Twisters. Yeah, if you watch on Patreon, you're probably not going to see much of me. You're just going to see me mostly just like... because there's not a lot to react to. And like I said, I just wasn't pulled in as much as I wasn't from the first movie. Again, not an awful movie. If you guys liked this reaction, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Maybe you liked this movie. Tell me why you liked it. Maybe you thought it was terrible. Let me know either way what you thought of the movie, if you've seen it. Next, I'm going to do another 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, I think. But I think there's a new Despicable Me out, which I might watch. I do love Despicable Me and the Minions. So yeah, with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. And I thank you for your encouragement after my video about probably giving up on this channel. Mostly giving up. It did mean a lot. I got a lot of friends and people on social media contacting me. Yeah, this has been That Shy Guy Matt, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.